Have you tried the practice exercises for Python strings video? If you have, great. If not, check out the notebook linked in the description. We'll walk through each problem step by step. Alright, let's jump into problem 1. In this problem, we need to print 3 strings using print, choosing the right type of quotes for each one. The challenge here isn't the printing. It's knowing which quote type to use so each string is valid. For the first string, hello world, doesn't contain any quotes or apostrophes, so either single or double quotes work fine. We'll go with double quotes. The second string, it's a great day, contains an apostrophe. Since a single quote and an apostrophe are the same character, wrapping this in single quotes would break the string. Python would see the apostrophe in its as the end of the string. If you accidentally use the wrong quote type like we did here, you'll notice the syntax highlighting looks off. That's a good signal that something is wrong before you even run the code. So, to fix this string, we'll wrap it in double quotes instead. The third string, she said wow, contains double quotes. This time, using double quotes to wrap the string would confuse Python. It would see the first inner double quotes as the end of the string. So instead, we use single quotes. Running the cell, all 3 strings print correctly. So remember, if your text contains an apostrophe or single quotes, use double quotes. But if your text contains double quotes, use single quotes. Great, let's go on to problem 2. In this problem, we have 4 pre-written expressions that use the plus operator. For each one, we need to predict what it will output before running it. The trick is that the plus operator behaves differently depending on the types on either side. In the first expression, 3 and 7 are strings, not numbers. When both sides are strings, plus joins or concatenates the characters end to end. This means that we get 37. But if in the second expression we don't use quotes, 3 and 7 are integers. When the plus operator is used between 2 integers, Python performs addition instead. This means that the second expression produces 10. The third expression also uses plus to concatenate strings. But this time, it's joining 3 strings instead of 2. We can use the plus operator to join as many strings as we'd like, so this is a totally valid expression. Running the cell, we get the concatenated string, hello space world. So far, all 3 expressions have had matching data types on each side of the plus operators. When the types match, it's easy for Python to know what to do when it encounters the plus operator. But when the types don't match, like in the fourth expression, Python can't decide whether to add or concatenate. In this case, Python throws a type error. The main takeaway here is that the plus operator's behavior depends on the types of data on either side. Awesome, let's finish up with problem 3. In this problem, we're given 3 broken print statements, and our goal is to fix all 3 so they run without errors. Starting with the first print statement, we see it uses single quotes to wrap the strings. The problem is that the string contains an apostrophe, the same character as a single quote, so Python reads the apostrophe as the end of the string. To fix this issue, we switch to double quotes, so Python doesn't get confused by the apostrophe inside. The second string has the opposite problem. The string is created with double quotes, but the text itself also contains double quotes. This means that Python sees the first of those inner double quotes as the closing quote. To fix this error, we swap the outer wrapping to single quotes. Now, Python properly treats the quotes inside the string as regular characters. The third line tries to concatenate a string and an integer, which means we have the same type mixing issue as we discussed in problem 2. The fix here is to make both sides of the operator into strings, so that Python can concatenate them together. Running this line, Python joins the two sides together without an error. Great, those are the solutions to our 3 practice problems. If you want to practice what you know, we've linked a full Python for Beginners playlist in the description. We're working on lots more Python explainer videos like this one, so be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss out. If you have any questions or topics that you'd like to learn about, let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching!